Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Hoy vamos a continuar con Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Episodio 2, Turnabout Sisters. Vamos a investigar para el segundo día del criminal, a ver qué tal. Una cosa que me he dado cuenta yo es que estos vídeos, aunque yo haga en general el canal en español, prácticamente todo el vídeo, lo que es decir las conversaciones, lo hago en inglés. Es decir, el 90% del tiempo de estos vídeos son en inglés. Aunque, en teoría, es un canal en español. Digo, pues mira, si a alguien le molesta no poder ver estos vídeos así, pues lo siento. De verdad lo siento, porque no es que lo haga aposta, pero si tengo que traducir todo lo que dicen, tardaríamos 30.000 horas a pasarnos esto. Sería infumable e inviable porque lo que es traducir al momento, no soy un experto, ni mucho menos. Hago lo que puedo. Pero bueno, voy a intentar seguir haciéndolo en inglés, un poquito de entonación, intentar hacerlo ligeramente británico, aunque a veces me olvido y luego digo como mi inglés normal, pero intentar hacerlo un poco británico, que sea un poquito como con tono, un poquito así de Real Academy. Y bueno, September 7, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Esta voz intento hacerla como si fuera como esa del Bob Esponja, ¿sabes? Pero bueno. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fall of Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning you, Spikerhead? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Tiene una pinta de... So, what is it you wish to ask me? Or to ask of me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe I had something to get her to talk. The Wire Trap. Why did you place a wire trap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep! This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Let's talk about your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it, bottom-fitting, scum-sucking lawyer. But bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? This guy monitors the visitor room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss May in here. Por tanto está como, no la mires. Smile for the camera. Vale, no hay mucho más que podemos hacer aquí. Vamos a irnos a otro sitio. Al Gateway Hotel o el vamos a ir al Gatewater Hotel, ¿no? September 7, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh, welcome, sir. Quite a performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wire trap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Vamos a hablarte de... Sorry, Miss May. Oh, her. Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Oh, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had the photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Hay que llevarle una foto a este pavo. Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Yeah, the Gatewater Hotel Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, said. Holy shit. Vamos a examinar rápidamente. There's a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Oh, please, leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy is serious, I don't believe it. Vamos a ir a otro sitio a ver si podemos obtener una foto del asesino. September 7, Grossberg Law Offices. Oh, looks like Grossberg is out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. ¿Y el cuadro? Gente, ¿dónde está el cuadro? Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Fisherman? Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting anyhow. Pero ¿y esto? What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at this. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Va a ser la madre de Maya. But I'm not this photo. I'm sure one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. On the Exhibit A. Vale. Una fotografía y la otra también. Este va a ser el asesino. Vamos a swap fotos ahora. Vale, el Exhibit B. Y ahora si vamos otra vez al Gatewater Hotel. Esto lo tenemos, ¿eh? Presento. Presento. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit, swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited. Yeah, sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes, I will want to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Okay, nice. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Vale. Buah, que van a haber más. Bueno, pensaba que solo habrían este límite de pruebas, pero no, aquí hay un montón de pruebas. Vale, ya hemos hablado todo. Vamos otra vez a este sitio. ¿Oh? No more photos on the desk. ¿Ya no puedo o qué? ¿Y si voy aquí? September 7. Looks like Forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Camshu is nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose I can hurt to take a look around though. Move. Vamos aquí. Y le enseñamos. You again? Can you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. But the man who stayed with you in your hotel room, can you tell me about him? Where is he? Not telling? Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you want to be protecting him. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No, see? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her talk. Presento. Picture. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Aha, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? No. When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. ¿Como este? Ah, nada. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy is a fifth a bit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her heart. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Cove. Wright? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. This is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy arriba, discarded. Vale. Voy a ir una última vez aquí. That old familiar green. Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well. You are quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? It brings back memories. It does. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Estoy con la luz apagada. Pero bueno, creo que no pasa nada porque se me ve suficientemente bien. Pero se podría ver mejor. No pasa nada. Si estoy así. O la cámara no estuviera allí. No, I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. Sobre el cuadro qué? The other day, I'm sure there was a big pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Oh, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of seeing, really. I sold it, you see? Yeah, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that curious cult painting. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me at all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? In the first way. ¿Puedo...? ¿Esto qué? ¿Qué me dices, eh? ¡Pum! No puedo presentar aquí. Tengo que hacer aquí y ahora presento. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know. Who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. Como? What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? Otto seems so flustered. I wonder. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. He's fallen silent as a stone, a rather large stone. Yet I should return that photo. Photograph returned. Ok. Bueno, está en la mierda el pavo. No sé. Pero bueno, vamos a ir a Blue Corp. A ver a Mr. White. Mira dónde está. September 7. Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirable, asking that the title that you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferious. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wire trap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I'll send them pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Oh, excellent question, my boy. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Oh, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder of CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabalistic, is it not? What about the painting? Oh, there's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it. Well, I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. Ese juego de palabras, como juegan aquí. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Silk, sipo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger. What? Oof. He punched me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I'll welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Hit my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand, it is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. And you must ask him. Why is it this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle! There is nothing more to discuss. Vamos a examinar rápidamente esto. Vamos al Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing there. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Plantes. Mr. White? I see, Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, you see, it just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossbeck, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's giving you information? You're his client, aren't you? He's giving you information. What's that now? You've been protecting him all along. You protect him because you need his services. You gave him that painting in exchange for some valuable information, didn't you? Utterly ridiculous. Me, his client, I would never willingly deal with that man. Never. Did I get it wrong?
Mr. White? That photo of Mr. White? That photo of Mr. White? Why would you have his photo, Mr. Crosby? Yes. But it's been a long time since then. A long time ago? I'm sorry, but I think not. I think you still have ties to Mr. White even today. Really? Whatever gave you that idea? Well, what connection could I possibly have to an
individual such as he? It's pretty straightforward, actually. He's blackmailing you? Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Grossbeck, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had. Well, I saw it today. It was, so you noticed. Tell me what happened. Aquí sí. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him? Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Hablemos del DL6 incident, venga. What is this incident? DL2 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium, A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. You forget after blackmail. The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Vamos directos, eh? Mia's office, let's go. It's funny, hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grosbeck said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Well, the case is, yes. Which file should I look at? Hombre, pues de la A ahí. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Fay, that's me and Maya's mother. IQ. Should I take a look? Vamos a leerlo, ¿no? I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words my mother banished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the name of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grosberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. That was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. Semyon Grosberg. O sea, de JS. There's writing on most of this pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in this suicide. White drove them all too. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find out the most disturbing one. While politician suicide, the word White is written in pencil at the top.
¿Ya está? Check them, por si acaso. De la tela feta. And the double view section is missing. Was it taken? Yes, that's perfectly as always. ¿Ya está? Vamos aquí. He was investigating Wright as expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Vale. A Blue Corp? ¿Tenemos que ir por algo? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. It's some evidence I can use as ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck to yes. In my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. But of course, you need not restrain your mirth. Friend, is it okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor? I will not think less of you. Present! Boom! Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzled secret government funds. And one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him? You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of those suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? This executioner, the hatchet, the man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this is another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did they not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. So was Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be giving lawyers so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Kamshu, reporting, sir. Ah, Buds. Harry Buds. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry, pal. Buds was the murderer, right? Detective Kamshu, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. ¿Es al revés ahora o qué? What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me on court? Okay, alright. You can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lowership runs in our blood. Creo que es ghost power that run in your blood. I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Oh, wait. What? What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. No, really. I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay then. Come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials, almost all finished in a day, most with guilty verdicts. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case, with the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Y hasta aquí creo que el que estáis viendo ahora es el episodio número 9. ¿De acuerdo? Hemos visto qué pasa en el episodio 2 cuando hacemos la investigación en el día 2. Vale, y ahora pues el tercer día, que es juicio. ¿Vale? Yo voy a parar de grabar por aquí y voy a seguir grabando a continuación. Tendré seguramente 10 episodios para grabar, aunque como seguramente serán episodios de 20 minutitos, para hacerlo una cosa más cortita, más llevadera, hacer como cada episodio pues es una persona y nos centramos en esa persona. Hacer alguna cosa así, ¿no? Espero... Claro, yo de momento no he grabado ni un vídeo. No sé si se está escuchando bien, mejor, peor o cómo. Seguramente temas de edición haya poco, ¿vale? No creo que edite muchísimo esto, a lo mejor algún clip en algún momento en plan ¡maldición! O alguna cosa así, pero bueno. Ya veré a ver cómo termino de editarlo para que quede medianamente bien, ya que mis episodios son de unos 40 minutos. Cada vez que lo grabo del tirón, o 1 hora incluso. Así que gracias por ver el episodio, espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado y nos vemos en la próxima, con más y mejor. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.